I'm Megan. This is actually the second time I've tried to do this video, but YouTube doesn't like me. I've already done vlogging before with my friend Natty. It's probably on the channel Megan and Natty, or Natty and Megan, but you can go find it, see some of the stuff we did. But since this is my first vlog on my own, I decided I would do my first time vlog. So now I listed my first things that I ever did that was, kind of important-ish. Since I'm only 18, not a lot really. Was Dada. Like most people's first words. I started speaking maybe 2 or 3 months before other people did. So not much, not impressive, but a little bit because I was a little bit small as a kid. My mum said I started talking before some of my friends. My second word, just to tie in with everything else, was fish. I liked the word fish. And my first pet was a fish. Actually, there were 2 fish, Kizzy and Izzy. One was gold, one was black. They didn't live very long. I fed them. I kept them in a nice, clean, aerated tank. But they died. And when they died, I asked for a little tombstone in the garden with numbers on it. I then found out when I was a little older that actually the way my pet fish had died was it jumped out of the tank. Yeah, I had a suicidal fish. My fish was so sick of its life in this tiny little bowl going round and round, it would rather jump out and die on the floor. That's really, really nice to know. But yeah, my first musical instrument was 2 little maracas. One was gold, one was purple. They were like egg-shaped, and they were full of like sand or little bees or something, and I shook them all the time. I was like, yeah, look at me with my maracas! But they were really lame. But my first really cool instrument was my guitar. And during this like vlogging, whatever you're going to call it, stuff, I'm going to be using my guitar so you get to see my baby, and I'm going to be singing and stuff, so you can like that or you can't like that. If you don't like that and you don't like me, just piss off, but just a forewarning. My first friend was born 3 months after me, actually. My mum knew his parents through church, and we were really, really good friends. And wherever he went, I went. Wherever I went, he went. We were like this, like literally like that, all the time. Didn't matter, rain, shine, whether someone had a fight with someone or not. We were just so close, and I actually fancied him. Then when we got a little older, he became my first boyfriend, which was a little awkward. And then we broke up, and we never really talked to each other again. Yay! But awkward. So that ruined a friendship. So he was my first friend and my first boyfriend and my first. I'm never talking to you again. My first trip to the hospital was last year, well, last academic year anyway, and I had an infection in my wisdom tooth. Had to think of it then because there was 2 times that were really close together. I had a wisdom tooth infection, and it was really hard to bite food. It was really hard to close my mouth because my top teeth was touching my bottom tooth, and it happened on bonfire night, so I was really annoyed that I couldn't have my toffee apple. What can you do? But the infection spread to my throat and to the rest of my teeth. I had to go to the hospital, and then a few months later I had really, really bad laryngitis. Like, so bad, I was coughing up blood and mucus, and I couldn't breathe, I couldn't drink, I couldn't swallow. It was horrible. I went to the doctors, and they literally said there was nothing they could do. Literally, I just had to tough it out. Which is really nice to know, that the NHS won't help you when you've got laryngitis. The first time I got grounded was I was about 7. Me and my friend wanted to make bread. So we went into my kitchen, she came round, we got a pack of flour and some water and a bowl, and we didn't think there was any other ingredients to bread. We thought we had it made, we knew how to make bread. So we got flour in a bowl, put some water in it. Oh, it's too liquidy, we need to put more flour in it. Put more flour in it. Oh, well, that didn't work. It's too dry now. We just wasted a bag of flour and got flour all over the bathroom, not the bathroom, oh, the kitchen floor, and it was dreadful. And by the way, if I keep looking sideways, it's because I've got kittens, and they keep trying to walk on the keyboard, and it's really annoying. So, they're little darlings. So, yeah, I got grounded, and I wasn't able to see my friends for a while. My first album was Busted. You know, the Busted album with What I Go to School For, Year 3000, Crash and Burn. And at the time I thought, oh yeah, I'm really cool, I listen to rap music, it's my own album. And then I got older and realised what the words meant. And honestly, I just realised how dirty they are. I just kind of sat there like, I fancied all three of you. How could you do this to me? And like, when I get older, I realised you were polluting my 9-year-old mind. My first big girl book was what was it? It was Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. And I was about 5 when it came out, maybe. I remember being quite young when I found it. And it was from my great aunt in Scotland, because my mum had read me the first 3 Harry Potter books, doing all the voices, being really dramatic about it, and I loved it. I loved reading it. I loved Harry Potter. Harry Potter is my life, and we will talk about that in another video, you know, should anyone actually like this video. So, yeah, she put a note in it saying this is for Megan in the hopes that one day she'll be big enough to read it on her own. And at 5, being, you know, given that challenge, I tried everything I could to learn how to read big girl words. You know, have a big girl's book without pictures that was all mine, and I could read on my own. So I managed it. I managed to read it. That was quite a know-it-all, precocious little 5-year-old. Yeah, and that's about it. So I'm probably going to do some more vlogging. If you like the video, like it. If you didn't like it, bugger off. No stupid comments about how my hair's really frizzy at the top and how I look like I've got a double chin, because this is a really crap camera. I'm only using my laptop webcam. If I get good enough at it, I'll probably get like an actual good camera and give it a real try. So yeah, thanks for watching if you gave it a watch. If not, fine. Fucking fine. But bye.